What's going on, you guys? Keith Carnes here, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me, and thank you to my 1,210 subscribers as of this recording. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. Now, today's topic, we are kind of talking about a D3 related topic, but we're not actually talking about the shoe itself. We're talking about a new shoe that came out, new, being used very loosely in this sense. Of course, we're talking about the Under Armour collaboration shoe with A$AP Rocky. Now, I'm not going to post pictures of it in here. I'm sure you guys have seen it a million times. You've seen the thumbnail. That's about as close as I'm going to do about a picture. I was going to do a side-by-side comparison to the shoe, but I decided not to because I don't really think it's very necessary. I think it's very obvious that A$AP Rocky's Under Armour shoe is a blatant ripoff of the D3. Now, I've seen people kind of going back and forth in comments about the shoe and saying that it's not a ripoff, or why is it got to be a ripoff? It's an homage. He worked with Dave Mayhew to design it, and Dave Mayhew designed the D3, which is a misconception. That's not true. So I'm going to kind of clear a couple things up, give my opinion on it, and how I feel about A$AP Rocky's shoe, how I feel about how it looks. And it's just part of me being a D3 fanatic and wanting to keep you guys up to date with everything D3, and this is the biggest thing going on with the shoe right now. Besides the, shoe continuing to be supported by Osiris, which is just tremendous. I love it. My collection is constantly growing. Finally wore the camos that you see behind us out. Absolutely love it. Stiff as fuck because it's a brand new out-of-the-box shoe, but I picked up some orange laces. Looks pretty sweet. But anyway, let's not go off track too long. Let's go ahead and talk about the matter at hand. So I wanted to, I feel like right now YouTube is kind of being saturated by these videos about the A$AP Rocky shoe. People going back and forth, having debates, etc., etc. And I almost didn't make this video, but I felt that being such a big Osiris D3 channel and being really the only serious D3 channel on the entire YouTube page, I felt it was necessary for me to at least put my opinion out there. So, hey, it is what it is, right? If you don't want to watch this, you wouldn't be here right now. So thank you for watching if you are still here. So let's go ahead and get into this. So as far as I'm concerned with the shoe, my overall feeling with the shoe is it's not bad looking, but it's not good looking either. There's some stuff I don't like about what he did with the shoe, and the primary thing is I don't like how the different colors are only the sole. So like you have the top part of the shoe, like on this one where the side rockers are, and then you have the lower part, which is this white part. For them, when they have different colors, they're not changing the top part like Osiris is, they're only changing the bottom part, and I really don't like that. I think it looks very odd. I think having such a massive sole and then painting it white with the rest of the shoe being black or blue is very, very off-putting. I don't think it looks very good at all. So the colorway the colorways that they're doing with it, with the exception of the all black, I think is a very poor way of doing it. I think they should have gave all the shoe more color than instead of just doing the bottoms. But hey, who am I, right? As far as it being a ripoff, that's exactly what it is. It's a blatant ripoff, no matter how you look at it. A$AP Rocky has even mentioned a couple times that I've seen him talk about the shoe, has even said, I took some inspiration from the D3. You didn't take some, buddy, you took it all. Everything about that shoe screams D3. The air bubbles underneath are D3-esque. The side rockers are the biggest thing. Even the toe cap has the ridges that the D3 has. So if it's not a ripoff, I don't know what is. I really don't. Now, one of the biggest arguments I've seen people that are protecting A$AP Rocky, taking his side in this thing, is people are saying, well, he worked with Dave Mayhew, who designed the original D3. Well, Dave Mayhew did not design the original D3. Dave Mayhew simply wore and sponsored the D3. That was about it. That's as far as it went. He sat down, he was given, from what I've read about it, and from what people in the company have said, that he was basically shown a few different shoes, and number 3 is what he picked, which would later become known as the D3. So, that's not designing a shoe, that's picking a shoe that you like. That's like me sitting here saying I helped design it because I love wearing it. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the point in bringing Dave Mayhew on board was. Maybe because he felt, well, if I'm going to rip off the D3, I better make it look more professional by having the guy that used to wear it while he was a pro skater. I don't really see the point in that. And when you bring in somebody like Dave Mayhew, and he comes in and he basically helps design a exact replica, but a little different looking of a D3 shoe compared to the D3. That's not very original on Dave Mayhew's part. So I don't really understand that. People sit there and say that he was the sole person behind it, and it's like, no, he wasn't. He wore the fucking shoe as his pro model. That was it. He picked the shoe out of shoes he was given the choice from. That was it. That's why they still continue to make the shoe, and he doesn't get royalties off of it. It's not that complex. So my overall thought on how the shoe itself looks is, I think that the shoe is decent looking when the colors are correct. But of course I think it's decent looking. It looks just like a D3, but a little different. You know, it is different in different ways, but it's very much the same at the same time. You know, I just think that the biggest thing is we should all acknowledge that this is a complete ripoff of the D3. People need to stop calling A$AP Rocky creative, because he's not. At least not in this aspect. Not with his first collaboration with Under Armour. It's not creative at all. All he did was rip off somebody else's design and call it his own. Then he's going to sit there and say, well, you took inspiration. No, you took the complete shoe and ripped it off. It's that simple. So, that's just my opinion, guys. I just kind of wanted to get this out here to vent. It's just my opinion on it. I just think that the shoe is a ripoff, and I think people really need to start acknowledging that it's a ripoff. I think that they do. But hey, what do I know? You know, go to sleep on me, computer. But what do I know, right? I'm just some guy that loves D3s and is making a video for YouTube. But yeah, to give my full opinion on it, yes, the A$AP Rocky Under Armour collaboration shoe is a blatant ripoff of the D3. I don't think that this needs to be a debate anymore. I think people need to put this to rest. I think charging $250 for the shoe is completely asinine. I think that's just so insane. I just think it's insane. $250 for a knockoff shoe that is built nowhere near the quality of the actual shoe it's you know, mimicking. How do you go from $110 for that to $250 because it's A$AP Rocky? No, I don't think so. Like in the beginning, when they first released the shoe, I was gonna get a pair just to compare them. But after I heard $250, I was like, fuck that. There's no way. I wouldn't pay $250 for these. There's no way. This is just my opinion. I think that it's overpriced and it's price gouging. It's my opinion. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next. Take it easy.